Hello and welcome to The American Individual. I'm your host Dylan, and today we have a very special video for you guys. In this video we will be going over the top 5 reasons pornography is harmful, and we'll go over a little bit on why or how you can quit if you are struggling with it. But before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe, as well as check out the merch store if you want to see our channel grow and improve. Anyways, let's get into the video. Pornography is one of those worldly cultural things that has become far more accepted and common in modern society, and there are also many people who have become addicted to it. Personally, myself and people I know have had problems in the past and or present. Like a lot of you probably out there can relate, you degenerates, but especially amongst men, you can probably ask any guy, ages, even under 18 to up to 30, when they first found pornography and how often they viewed it, and you'd probably be shocked just because of how the internet has made it so available to people. So I'm making this video to educate folks and help my brothers and sisters who may be struggling with this addiction and help you try to kill it. Coming in at number 1, we have a faith-based reason. Now, if you are a Christian or follow the Judeo-Christian values of the West, then you should know that in the Christian faith that we are called to flee sexually immoral acts, as Paul calls us in Corinthians. And Jesus even states that everyone that looks at a woman with lustful intent commits adultery against them in their own heart. So if you prescribe to the Christian faith and you are watching pornography, you're sinning and living in sin. And honestly, it's not very good for your soul. And the after feeling of it probably can confirm that. But quitting it is a very important step. Coming in at number 2, porn has the potential to be damaging to relationships. If you are currently single, it could create unrealistic expectations of sexual relationships, causing certain activities to no longer give the dopamine of normal sex. Now, if you are in a relationship, it could damage your interaction similarly by increasing standards that your partner may not be willing to meet. Also, it signifies to your partner that they aren't enough sexually for you, whether you're married or living in a secular relationship, meaning you need to get gratification from something more than the relationship is providing, which is, something that will probably make your partner feel invalid. Now, studies show many marriages actually fail or cite pornography use as a partial factor in their marriage. Coming in at number 3, a lot of people may disagree with this one, but it's gross. Seriously, just take a minute to think about what it actually is. Like, if you're watching it, it's just two people having sex, and you can get into some pretty messed up stuff. Just take a step back and think about whatever the heck you are watching, you filthy degenerate. Odds are it's pretty messed up. Now, this is because we are inherently evil as human beings, and our lustful desires can often lead us down weird rabbit holes and lead us astray. But if you are into making them as a man or a woman, have some respect for yourself. Come on, but that problem lies in another issue with the sacredness of sex. Going back to the faith topic being discarded, but that's, that could be a topic for another video. Coming in at number 4, pornography decreases productivity. Now, this one pertains to those who may have a crippling addiction, but studies show that as many as 28% of people who use computers at work admitted to using them to look up sexual images while in the workplace, which is kind of messed up. And this is a little weird, but understandable if you know how this addiction works and how it should be treated the same as alcohol or drugs. Now, if you're in work, you have a computer, in front of you, and you're addicted to pornography, that's an easy access right away to look at something that's very, very inappropriate for work. Lastly, coming in at number 5, pornography and specifically masturbation decreases the value in sexual activity. Like I said earlier, porn damages relationships, psychologically by not showing the value to your partner. It can also cause permanent alterations to neural pathways in your brain, meaning you become addicted to a certain type of porn. It can may be impossible for you to enjoy other normal sex, which your partner may or may not be willing to partake in whatever fetishizing you have with your dopamine pathways. Now, this can cause like erectile dysfunction in men, and like I said, it'll probably damage your relationship if that is, something that's important. Especially if you are entering a marriage and never dealt with your porn addiction, this can cause problems early on, but all is not lost. If you're struggling, boys out there, you can quit, and there are plenty of other guys on the internet that are willing to help and keep you accountable, myself included, as well as churches and other community help groups that are willing to help people struggling with lust. Now I'm going to get on my soapbox a little bit for this one, and all 20 of you, I hope you pay attention. But like tobacco companies, the worst part of all of this stuff regarding pornography is how it is affecting our youth. Now, speaking from my own experience of having unfettered access to the internet when I was at a young age, along with probably thousands of other men, you can get sucked in early on, especially with hormones at all-time highs when you're growing through puberty. Like in high school, there's a lot of stuff that you can be potentially exposed to that you probably shouldn't be exposed to. But kings and queens, if there's any of you out there, you are not struggling alone. You got to do whatever it takes to kick this habit. Now, if that means putting parental controls on your phone and giving a password to a friend and having them set the password so you don't know it and you can't access certain websites without the password, so then your friend can help keep you accountable, that is a great way. Deleting social media pages. Don't delete this YouTube channel though. Okay? Don't delete YouTube. But deleting like Instagram and Snapchat and even the dating apps, Tinder and other stuff, that can help you stay away from tempting situations. And if you really, really have to, maybe switch to a flip phone where you can just call and text, because really, what else do you use a phone for? I mean, I'm using it for recording, but I'll just use it to scroll through dumb meme pages for hours. So I should probably get rid of it anyways. Now, with all addictions, the first few weeks will probably suck the worst, as all addictions do, but once you get over those first struggles, go just day by day and work through it and just keep going no matter what. And even if you fall back into it, you can just keep going again, because pornography is a horrible thing, and I would love to see all of you, if you have an addiction, quit, because it's messed up. And yeah, this video is a little different. It's a little morally challenging to you guys, but once you get over those first struggles, it's extremely liberating. However, you do have to be careful. Like a recovering alcoholic, you need to make sure you are not in over-tempting situations. Like if you re-download Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, you could find yourself right back where you started, which is not a good thing. Thank you for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful if you are struggling with addiction yourself. And let me know if you guys are in the comment section, and I can maybe offer some advice. Told you to delete social media, but that's everybody's situation is different. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, as well as check out the merch store if you want to see the channel grow and improve. But most importantly, have a good night.